This is the ginkgo. It changed color and most have fallen off. It's a good time to get started and getting to the next stage. You see all these that shot up, they get removed. Because this has been in training for a whole number of years. Actually, it's probably about 40-year-old tree now. And just cut them off, right? And basically, I'm just removing what came out this year. There's some that are bigger than others. This tree has a very good root flare, movement, and taper. But can you see a major decision I had to make this morning? So I have this that used to go this way, right? And evidently I cut something so that it go that way. But if you look at it, it looks like it's much better if we go up this line, right? So if I cut it right here, then I think it'll be much better than this. This is okay, but it's not as distinctly bonsai look as if I cut it right here. I believe this is the front. And this one seems like it might be kind of in the way, especially being the front. I could take it off completely here, but I'll just take off here for now. And then later, if I decide I want to take it off, I could do it. But I thought I'll do that. And then you see this guy here? It's much too strong. So I'm just going to get down and cut it off here. Cutting, except maybe up on top. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, this one probably should be like that. And you know, it's getting awfully tall. So if I cut it here, you'll have a nice movement, right? So I got to get a different shear for that. Oh, did I say right here? Okay. There we go. Then I should kind of clean up that area. But now, especially if it's right about here, look at the line. This might be too big. But do I want to take it off now or later? Probably should be now. Well, the reasoning is, see how thick this is in relation to where it is. If it was about this thickness, then it could stay, but I'm going to take it off now. Something like that. Okay, this is another one here. Looks like I've been pruning on this, so I need to cut these back, but not as neglected as the other one, right? And you can see these big wounds, they're starting to heal. That's why you have to give it time between when you do some major cuts like that and let it heal back. I probably need to get in there and clean that out. And then this one here, we want to go this way, so cut that off. And then deal with the top. Okay, having done that, now these that just came out too long gets removed. Down here too. Actually, this probably be better more like this. And then this one, you know, trying to make it horizontal. Although this is most likely a sacrifice branch, but in case we want to keep it, okay, so same thing here. Oh, this one is from down here. So cut, cut, cut. And this one is going up. This is going horizontal this way. Oh, it's a different branch. Well, you heard me talk about it. Nothing is ever rehearsed around here, so anything could happen. This is starting to look like a good branch, and most likely it's a keeper. This one here, it definitely a sacrifice, and most likely this is a sacrifice, but it's all just doing their duty of fattening that area, so we'll go ahead and keep it for now. And then all these around the wound is helping to help heal that. Looking at the apex, everything is going well until he gets to this spot here, and it's kind of long and sort of uninteresting. And also, this is getting awfully tall, so I was thinking of cutting across here. A little drastic. Okay, that was a little drastic, but I think in the future it'll look better. And you know, ginkgo, like many others, they tend to be top growers. So the top part stays very vigorous, so you should get a new line in there in another year or two. No problem there. Too much leaves. You can't see the roof layer. Well, we could see better now with the leaves mostly gone. Not much to do on this one here because I think I did it somewhere during the season. And yeah, I think everything is more or less in place. There's some that needs cleaning up a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about the tilt. See this branch there? That's a keeper. And it'll look better if it went like that, right? Then, well, you could try to do that with wire, but in terms of this presentation, see how at the base it came out straight. Very uninteresting. So I think this coming spring or so, I'll repot it and then go like that. Then I think it has more movement. And then that one will be in the right plane. So, I mean, I guess we could sit here and get our pipe and try to bend it like they do. Well, it's great for show, but a lot of work. Also, I don't see it being necessary because the tilt will solve that problem. I think this is a sacrifice branch anyway, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to worry about that because it really screws up the angle on this, right? But yeah, so just kind of do that. And I got to remember to tilt that when I repot this next year. I guess I could do it now, but it's cold. So other than clean up a little bit here and there, this one's more or less done. Not much to do on this one here because I think I did it somewhere during the season. And yeah, I think everything is more or less in place. There's some that needs cleaning up a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about the tilt. See this branch there? That's a keeper. And it'll look better if it went like that, right? Then, well, you could try to do that with wire, but in terms of this presentation, see how at the base it came out straight. Very uninteresting. So I think this coming spring or so, I'll repot it and then go like that. Then I think it has more movement. And then that one will be in the right plane. So, I mean, I guess we could sit here and get our pipe and try to bend it like they do. Well, it's great for show, but a lot of work. Also, I don't see it being necessary because the tilt will solve that problem. I think this is a sacrifice branch anyway, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to worry about that because it really screws up the angle on this, right? But yeah, so as I leave you, I'll show you the 3 trees that we worked on today. So the one in the middle being the youngest, probably a little bit over 20, and then those big one on the left here. And the one over here is most likely 40 plus. I'm not sure how many more plus, but it's been a while. Okay, these are the shoots that went straight up and I just cut them off, right? Well, last season, what I did was I took a bunch of them and bundled it with a rubber band and stuck it in lava rock. I think I covered that before, but anyway, about 50% took. So now I got like 50 of these Ginkgo sticks. Well, I was just trying to try it with no expectation of success. Well, that's what happened. Anyway, so I got a whole bunch of these sticks. And you know what? This year I'm not going to do it because I don't want any more of these things that's going to take 5 to 10 years to mount to anything. This one here is a hardwood cutting, about 2 years old. But you can see that I took a big chunk, right? And not all of them made it, but just enough, right? So, but this way, we're bypassing good 10 years. Well, you just saw me take the apex off, right? It was nice big chunks, some smaller. These side to the left might be side branches, but I'm going to give it a shot with this because I know percentage was not good, but it's well worth it. So this one on the right, if I get it to root, we'll bypass, what, 30 years? To maximize success, you should cut it back. So I just got it down to the main line, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'll take 4 of these, and if I get 50% success, I have 2 more. Okay, so this is Hiro saying goodbye. Hope you enjoy the 3 big ginkgos, still in training, but getting very close to being a finished product. And always look for these freebies when you get around to pruning some of your bigger things. So we know that the thin ones will work. These will have worked occasionally, and I'm willing to take the chance. Okay, see you again real soon in another chapter.